think the original render for the game, unmodified, is like 1080. It's gonna be a little bit of a graphical downgrade. But other than that, pretty good game. Let's get started. I just need to check something really quick. Hopefully this doesn't kill the stream. Both microphone audio are being okay. I'm just making sure that my audio is being recorded. Let's see. Is that... Okay. Yeah, it's bad. Okay, now we're good. Just making sure I could check my audio. Cool, I actually have a, I can see my chat and everything now too. This is very good. Yeah. So this is RDR2. It's a pretty good game. A lot longer than I thought. I'm gonna replay it, just because it's that good. And I'm gonna start from the very beginning. Even after I load it, I'm just gonna load a whole new game up. And, yeah. I'm Corey, and I'm in the house. Is that a Disney reference? I'm pretty sure it is. Dude, it's so nice being able to stream without my VR headset on. I can actually like walk around my room and grab things that I need and not be stuck in one spot. Okay. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how the mic sounds. This is the mic I use for my computer. No, what the hell, bro? What is that supposed to mean? But anyway, this is the mic I use for my computer, and I think it's a little bit high treble, but, you know, what can you do? Okay. Oh, this is the, yeah. I'm not even going to show you the dude's face, because that will spoil things. Good. Good to hear. We're going to go ahead and start a new game, just so you can see it from the beginning, in all of its splendor. I wish there was a different way to render it, though, because I'm stuck in this sort of, like, boxed sort of format, which I don't like that much. But I guess it has to be that way so you can see the comments. I feel like there's better ways to do that, though. Let me check my settings really quick. I've been trying not to talk too much during the cutscenes and stuff, though, writing, and it takes away from it. If that makes any sense. Yeah, so apparently I'm stuck in this sort of like portrait sort of box mode. That's okay though. Yeah, honestly, this game is ridiculous. That it even runs on a PS4. You'll see like the snow effects and everything are just nuts. So yeah, if you have any questions about the game, I've already beat it. I'm not trying to spoil anything, because I do want everyone out there to buy it, because it's pretty good. Probably, it's just a good example of what a game this generation should be like. So here we go. By 1899, the age of outlaws and gunslingers was at an end. Apparently. This game takes place before Red Dead Redemption 1, so just for a little context. America was becoming a land of laws, so the fables have told. Even the West had mostly been tamed. Love how dramatic this part is. I'm excited to play it again. It was that good. A few gangs still roamed, but they were being hunted and destroyed. We are part of such gang. What is Mad Dog that produced it? Mad Dog. This is Rockstar, bro. Rockstar made it. See, Rockstar Games presents Rootin' Tootin' Cowboy Shootin' #2. The Squeakquel. Damn it, I'm sitting on this cheap chair and the left strap fell off on it and it's making me angry. Okay, oh well, I don't need that. Okay. Did the internet pick back up? Let's see. Yeah, it did. See, it's gonna composite this so that when the stream goes down, I can just wait until it picks back up. And I think we're good. We're good, right? Yeah, good.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay.
Reminds me of the Revenant.
Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
This is who we play as.
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on!
What amazes me is the cutscenes look just as good as the normal game when you're playing it. It's just ridiculous. And even this is a condensed version, visually, of what you would play if you weren't streaming or something. It's just crazy. Unfortunately, it's not on PC yet. But if you got that PS4 or that Xbox One, you can have a treat. Chapter 1, Coulter, who is a character in the game. To explain as much as possible, he is a character in the game. Yeah, I was born in a cabin, not unlike that one. Quite a bit of cutscenes in the beginning. I'm just gonna let them play out.
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was
God damn it!
nothing more you could have done.
What are we
Sure
gonna
there
do? We need
was.
supplies.
Put some pennies
First
on
of all,
his
you're gonna
eyes.
stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. Yes? Just for a short bit. Now I'll see what other choice we have. Listen.
Okay, so there's a whole bunch of characters in this game. He plays Arthur. The big man with the mustache, his name is Dutch. And the dude with the lantern, right there, is Hosea. But I'm not going to expect anyone to remember all these. The game is so good at like introducing characters and explaining characters and building off one another that I can name pretty much every single person in the room. That's how good this game is, because like there's a lot of games with a bunch of characters and you can't remember even half their names. I remember pretty much everyone. It's just great writing.
Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had...
Just from the backs of their head. That's Micah. The guy on the right's, I believe, Micah. The guy on the left is Bill. The guy on the far left is
bad couple of
Charles.
I loved
There's Reverend.
Davey.
Yeah.
Jenny,
I'll shut up.
Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it. Gladly. But we are gonna ride out and we are gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right.
Okay, now we might actually be able to play.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both
Like, I
must
could
have
skip
headed down
this,
the hill.
but I just don't want to. It's too
Hey.
good.
I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh,
Just so you know, you're not going crazy. The whole boat thing happens before the game even starts, but it'll get into that later.
hey, you need horses? Oh yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand. I'll live. Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay, now we're playing.
Okay.
Just a second here. It just kind of blows my mind how different this game is from a lot of the stuff Rockstar's made. Also, here's another thing.
Come on, let's
It's
go.
entirely playable in
Ain't
first
sure
person,
what we're
which is
gonna
nuts.
find out here, Dutch.
We have to try.
It's not even
Stay
like the
close.
cheesy
We'll do our
port
best
of
to
first
stick to the
person, it's like
trail.
fully fledged.
Goddamn weather.
A lot of
2 days
cutscenes
or
are in
more
first
like this
person
now.
if you're in first
Boy, it
person.
has to blow over soon.
It's just crazy. It's just nuts this game's even on a PS4. Like, look at the snow effects, you can see it sparkle. I'm gonna try playing more in third person though, just because it's less congested in terms of field of view. It runs a little better too.
Bridge coming up. Take it easy.
Yeah, in fact, I'll play with it just for a little bit, especially when we get to shooting. Here in Battlefield 1, in terms of graphics, which is...
Can't believe we lost Davy too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
See, hopefully, this game looks so good you understand why it was melting my system and I had to
We'll be on the other side.
put new thermal paste in it and everything.
You need to
My
help
fans
me
would kick
get
on,
the
it would be
others back up.
ridiculous.
You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start.
It's cool too, it's just crazy how different it is. You have the ability to ask a lot of different questions. It's just ridiculous. It's a lot more RPG-like than any other Rockstar game I've ever played. So like, this is in regards to like what happened on the quote-unquote like the boat back at Blackwater. So I'd be like, was it a trap?
So, do you think it was a trap in Blackwater?
Wait, is that someone coming towards us?
Sí, señor. It is a person, a human to be exact.
You up ahead. Who's
Man, look
there?
how good that looks. That's just, it looks like a cutscene all the time.
Micah.
It's my boy Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them
Yeah, it's
Towner
ridiculous.
boys
So this
is.
game's pretty linear when it starts out, but honestly, it's probably the biggest map I've ever played in, of open world game, ever.
Quite a
Wait, it's big in the terms of like how much there is inside of it. So like, it's not as big as like Assassin's Creed Odyssey or like a Just Cause game, but it's still pretty big and there's a lot of stuff in it.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of it.
I don't know if you've ever played Red Dead Redemption
He
1,
hasn't seen him.
He'll be
but
fine.
I have, and this game does
Things
a really
always
cool job
turn
at
out
like...
right for that boy.
So, let me explain the plot of Red Dead Redemption 1 really quick. I don't like interrupting the NPCs, so I'll pause it. So basically, Red Dead Redemption 1, you play as John Marston. This game, you play as Arthur Morgan. No one knows where John is right now, but basically, in Red Dead Redemption 1, you play as John, and you're hunting down the members of this gang. And it takes place in 1911, so what is that, 12 years after this game? And Dutch is one of the main guys.
Are still out there somewhere,
Yeah, Red Dead
Joe.
Redemption 1 was crazy when it came out. It was a really good game narratively. I like Red Dead Redemption a lot more than Grand Theft Auto. It's just a lot more mature. This game especially, it's pretty brutal. RPG elements coming in again.
You sure about this, Micah?
Mr. Morgan.
Man, just look how good that game looks. It's goddamn, it's
pleased
ridiculous.
to see your face.
There's just a lot of little things. Your horse, just anything that happens in the snow is completely organic. You can drag a body through it, it'll leave a trail. Blood will soak into the snow. Bullets will kick up dust. It's just ridiculous.
We got too many mouths to feed.
Well, we got a few less now, so you should be happy.
It's just great. It looks so good. Almost every scene looks like a cutscene, especially in the beginning.
Reasonable to expect others to do the same.
So,
I was trying to show you this. If you brush up against a
speak to the
tree,
people there already?
snow will actually flake off the tree. It's just crazy.
Look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders. You know me. I'm a good boy.
Right.
I know what happens in the end too. Some of the stuff that it's just neat. If you play the whole game and go through and then play it again, you realize so many little things that were there the whole time that you should have known about, but you just didn't notice. The ending is pretty brutal. I won't obviously get into it because I want you guys to go out and actually play it yourselves. It's just a good game. It's a long game though. Like you'd think it wouldn't be that long, but honestly it took about 80 hours to beat the whole thing. Between 60 and 80. And that's not even including all the little side quests and activities that you can do. There's just so many.
How much further?
Not far.
What does that mean?
Not far.
So yeah, basically you're on the run from the law. Something went wrong in this town called Blackwater
Let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
on a heist. You're robbing a riverboat,
Lanterns, boys.
and something went wrong, and now you're on the run from the law, and it brought you through here.
Okay, let's head down there.
Let me know if you want me to play in third person or first person. I can do either way. I kind of like third person more this time just because it's more consistent, but first person's really cool in its own way. I played most of my first playthrough first person just because it's so different. Here's some survival mechanics coming in. You see my health bar flashing below there. It's because I'm in the cold and not wearing very good clothes. It'll actually drain your health core. And your cores work kind of like buffs. If they're really low, you will
Let's hitch up here.
not recover health as fast. In fact, if you get cold enough, it'll start draining your health. Same with stamina. It's pretty crazy. You have to eat enough. Your hair grows in real time. If you don't eat properly, you won't have as much energy. If you overexert yourself, you'll start losing health.
Let me handle this.
It's a bunch of neat little
We don't want to
mechanics.
spook these fine people.
I try to leave the mini-map off. Here's something cool you can do. Just on the spot, you can just pick between like an expanded mini-map, regular, compass. We're going to leave it off. That's just something I love about this game. There's so many different settings.
Sounds like quite the party.
I'm going to do some first-person shooting though, because shooting is pretty much the same as any other game from Rockstar. Some minor tweaks, but first person's where it's at.
Hello? Excuse me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Ah, gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem.
Uh-oh.
There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a body
food.
in
Okay, so now we're just about to get into it.
Keep your eyes on Dutch.
Also, there's a mode between kind of like side aiming and then center aiming, which is pretty nice.
Now, friend,
Things are
I
about to
ain't
get
asking
bad here,
for
boys.
much. Please, I am kind of desperate.
Hey, I don't believe it. Come here, partner.
And you have to cock your gun back between every shot, like it's supposed to go.
There's another one
got him. God, the gunplay and the music in this game is ridiculous.
Didn't seem to be going too well.
And that's just like one little conflict. You just wait till it gets to the ones that are ridiculous, where you have like the whole gang fighting against like the army and stuff. It's insane.
Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Honestly, I forget this is a Rockstar game sometimes. Like, watch
Smells
this.
like a party in here.
The amount of like looting and stuff, how detailed it is, reminds me of like a Bethesda game, but like way more thorough. The fact you can actually grab things and you put them in your bag.
I'm starving. You should eat something now.
Oh, here's something that Bethesda needs to take note of. When you go to eat something, you actually frickin' eat it. You actually do, and then you throw the can down, and it actually like stays. It's just crazy the amount of detail they put in this game. It took them 8 years to make it, and it makes complete sense. It doesn't even feel like a Rockstar game. It feels like something totally different.
It's a
So much
strange
more
one, all right.
visceral.
Maybe they're hiding up here too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours. Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Probably the poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
So Colm is the leader of the O'Driscolls, which is like a rival gang, and for some reason they're up here in the Grizzlies, which is basically like the Rocky Mountains, kind of like where I live in real life, but simulated in the game. And
Place
so that's
is
not
dry
good.
and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
You have to let me know how the game's performing on the stream, because I get like raw, uncut feedback, but like the stream obviously has to condense, send, and then you have to receive and get the stream, so I don't know how the performance is, or how it looks really.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search
Like,
the cabin.
here,
See what
look
we-
at this. I don't know if I can, this is gonna be a little bit gross, but
Sure.
let's see if it'll show you. No? God, I wish I had my lasso. You can actually like drag people through the snow. It's just ridiculous. I don't know if I mentioned, but it's just ridiculous. I just want to see if you can actually like shoot the snow off the top of these. Oh my god, of course you can. It's the freaking most detailed game ever. Alright, let's see what is in here. I'm trying to play dumb because I already know everything that's going to happen. But I'm still enjoying it a lot.
Bastard shot my cousin! Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck!
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me!
Oh, did you now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here.
And that's me switching between camera modes.
Oh,
It's just so fluid, it's crazy.
Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done.
It'd be really mean. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah, you can go ahead, it's fine. No big deal. I'm not gonna shoot you in the back or anything. Surely there won't be any problem with that. Oh damn, I need to pick up my hat, it won't let me drop my gun. Ah, no, I don't want to leave any survivors. That's terrible. That's not what a true cowboy does. Ah, man. Ah, he's gone. damn it. Freaking mission structure. I want to shoot that man. Oh well.
Whoa.
Oh, also it's the best game ever because you can pet animals.
Okay.
You're okay, boy.
I don't know if you guys have ever played Uncharted 4. This game takes a lot away from that too, in terms of how you interact with things. Like you have a journal in the game, just like Uncharted 4. You can pick up individual items and look at them sometimes, just like Uncharted 4. You have that quick menu thing that lets you just shows you the map for a second, just like Uncharted 4. There's a lot of things it takes away from it, which I'm cool with.
Micah, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Whoa, look what I found in the cellar! Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone!
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Micah. Look at her. Miss. Are you...
Oh, you fool! Micah!
Miss. Now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Yes, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Very nice. So, that's how you tear down a house properly. No need to do it the hard way, just burn the whole thing down. Also want to go on record and say it's probably the best score, as in music, I've heard in a video game in a really long time. Some later songs in the game that are ridiculous.
Hey, everybody, Dutch is back!
The whole game is ridiculous.
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found
So many people here, but like you'll learn as you if you play it and as you listen and watch. Like you just learn about every single one of them. It's pretty crazy. It's like the strongest cast of characters I've seen in a long time.
And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Alright. Hey, cool, we got double the viewers now. What's up, extra person? I think I can guess who it is, but I won't. Can't have pursued by a memory.
Ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
You guys have to let me know how you're liking the game, too.
Arthur.
I mean,
How you
love it,
doing?
but that's because I played the whole thing
Just fine, Abigail.
and learned it.
And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry.
John. He's got himself caught into a scrape
He
again.
ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine.
That's John Marston
He may
she's
be
talking
as dumb
about.
as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a
Yeah,
look.
and it's really like
Javier?
narrative
Yes.
heavy in the beginning. It
Javier, will
opens up
you
like
ride
crazy
out
when
with
you get out of the
Arthur
mountains.
to take a look for John. You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
It's a slow burn for sure.
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed. He looked for me.
This is Javier. He is in the first game as well.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on
Yeah,
then.
the whole game isn't quite like this. It's just the beginning. It really does.
Some tracks leading to
It
the
lays
river.
on the whole narrative pretty thick, and then after you get out of the mountains, it takes a while to get out of the mountains, but not that. It's like a really
Let's
long
cross.
introduction, pretty
See,
much.
they continue up that way.
Then it opens up and you can do whatever you want. I
You
like the
think
way they
it's
do it though.
John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining
Guess there's no need for that.
bullets.
This game is beautiful.
Watch out for this crevice.
I don't know if I mentioned how good the game looks yet.
Dutch killed a girl,
Oh, also, if you don't clean your guns, they get dirty.
but it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
But this one's actually not bad, so
know it.
you know, just slacking off, bro. See if I can kill myself right off the bat. Oh my god, you can. Yeah, that's the whole game. So like, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a journey, you know. Psych. That's cool. The game's like, yeah, we're not holding your hand that much.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Yeah.
No, get on your hoist. Come on.
Continue it that way. Hey, stay on these tracks. Come on.
What are you yelling at me, Javier, dude? Civil War only barely ended.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So,
Hey man, it's not a good game unless you have the option to just completely derail the
what
whole
really
mission
happened
whenever
on
you
that
want.
boat?
We had the money. It's what are you doing? There's no Driscolls around.
Just calm down, Javier.
We had the money. It seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Watch out for this crevice.
Oh, I am all too familiar with the crevice.
Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
I think you can just pet your horse whenever you want to. Helps calm it down. Because it'll get riled up by like gunshots and stuff. It might buck you
Tracks
off.
to the left,
So you
down
have to
here.
keep it calm. We're playing first person for a little bit.
Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right.
So yeah, we're trying to track down John right now.
Again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Dot dot. Hello, my dude. How are you doing? I don't know if that's like a buffer problem or what, but yeah, no name. Spooky. Where these tracks go? I'm doing pretty good, man. Chilling. Playing a pretty good game, actually. It's a game that's worth $60 for once.
Here.
Come on, boy. Horses are getting tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. This game is... I've said it probably 20 times on the stream. It's ridiculous.
You see that?
It was like burning down my PS4 when I first started playing it. I had to get thermal paste and everything. Ooh, a dead horse.
Yes, but John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us.
What is up with my gun?
Come on, up there.
See, I think I have to get off. No? Okay.
It's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I grabbed that shotgun from your horse. Who knows
That's a good
what's up
idea,
ahead?
my dude. Yeah, also, so you keep all your weapons and stuff on your horse. You can't carry like an unlimited amount like in Grand Theft Auto or the first Red Dead. You actually do have to have a little bag and stuff, which is pretty cool. So you have to kind of plan what you're doing in advance.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Okay.
Watch out here. Get that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Man, this game would be ridiculous in VR. I need to find a better adjective than ridiculous.
Careful. There's
This
a
game would
drop
be
here.
outstanding in VR
Careful here.
if done properly. Oh yeah, also Borderlands 2 in VR is coming out next month, so I will be doing
Watch your
that as
head
well.
here.
You hit your head on it without, you know, you don't crouch, it just ends the mission. That'd be
Okay.
great.
Good now.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up this way.
So the climbing's probably twice as good in this game as it was in GTA 5.
That sounds closer now.
Pretty smart.
Come on. We're coming, John.
My boy Johnny, he's somewhere over here. It's basically like Assassin's Creed now. Do I have any booze? I think that warms you up a little bit. No, I don't. It's okay. Just eat some baked beans. Cure-all.
Let's keep moving then.
Hey, sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm just sort of enjoying this. Letting you guys listen to the dialogue and stuff, because it's pretty good.
John! John, can you hear me? John, where are you?
John!
What's really cool is you can come up here anytime you want after the open world opens up completely.
We're coming. Down here.
Marston?
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Hey, it's my boy John.
Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Arthur is a strong boy.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
still giving shit for it. You know, he's up here like all night.
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Oh no,
Look up
mean
there.
doggos.
Perfect. I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
Stuff's
John,
about to
come
get
on.
real.
Let's get you on that horse.
Also, if you want, you can just...
Hey, back out. Stay back.
Away from us.
Alright, this is the Revenant.
Well done, Arthur.
It's basically just Leonardo DiCaprio's the Revenant at this point, boys.
More of these bastards show
Look at that, you can just like roll it in the snow. The snow will just move around it. No, it's kind of a sick thing to admire, but yeah, this game's just stupid. It's stupid, crazy good. Or I'm just overhyped about it. I don't know. One of the two.
Come on then. Let's get back to the others.
Oh no, John's bleeding everywhere, boys. It's gonna attract them wolves.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet. Up there? More of them! Get the hell out of here!
Get the hell out of here! Get out!
Try not to fall off a cliff. It's hard to shoot
More
back.
coming in on the left! Fuera!
Get out of here! Yes, boy.
Good
See any more,
boy.
Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus.
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Nah. That's some lame stuff, dude. Anyone could survive a wolf attack in the frickin' Rocky Mountains.
See those buildings up ahead, John?
With no provisions.
That's where we camp.
It's child's play, bro.
Nearly there.
Do it every day. Yeah, my horse is probably wanting to kill itself.
Come on!
Be like
Someone
miserable.
help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? We get some help. We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas. It's his leg.
Oh, come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
This wife's already a crap for.
Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
You and Dutch talk about how we're gonna get out of this.
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization.
I know.
Yes, sir.
The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
All right. Let me see what time it is really quick. I think I might do one more mission and then call it good.
We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Okay, let me just save my game really quick. Because I have autosave turned off because it bugs me. So yeah, I beat the game here. And even after beating the game, I'm only at 73% completion. I did a lot of side stuff too, but let's see where I am right now. This game's just crazy. It's a lot of content. It's like a 105 gigabyte download. So yeah, all that stuff that we just went through is only like 2% of the game. So yeah, it's a pretty long game. Here's another thing that's cool. So Arthur has his journal. What's going on here? Did my game glitch out? I have never had a lot of problems with this game, like performance-wise. I've had a few hiccups, but okay. I guess this will give us a moment to reflect on what we've done. Gotta reload it. Something happened. That's okay. Yeah, no, this game's like, I don't know, probably one of the more polished games I've ever played. I've had like maybe 2 glitches that like made it so I had to go back or do anything differently. It's been consistent the whole time pretty much. Aside from that, which was like nothing. It wasn't anything game breaking like some like Bethesda bugs and stuff that happen. Like 76, you just sometimes will just lose your entire inventory. I don't know why I'm comparing it to that, but they've come out about the same time. And it's this game just leaps and bounds beyond everything technically. It doesn't even have online mode yet. That's going to come out. It's scheduled to come out later this month. I think like the end of the month, but it might run into next month, which I can only imagine what that's going to be like. I can't wait for online. That's going to be crazy. Yeah. I know, do we? Okay. Yeah, so what I was going to show you before it decided to not work for a minute is this here beautiful journal. See, this is a note straight out of Uncharted 4. You just have this journal that you take notes in, and it's just thoughts and stuff that Arthur has along the way, which I honestly didn't pay attention to until I finished the game. I was like, wow, it's actually pretty cool. So like, you don't get a very good idea of what Arthur's thinking, so the journal kind of gives you a second medium to look at. Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm going to do a mission for, I believe this is P is Pearson, which is like the cook. All around good boy. Fine lad. Or B, who is B? Let me look. So we're up. I actually have the map. So like I bought the disc copy and it comes with a map. Yeah, so this little area right here is probably like 2% of the whole map, if that. It's nothing compared to the rest of it. I haven't actually gone back up that way. So it has the big map for this, plus pretty much the whole map for Red Dead Redemption 1 stuck on bottom if you want to go visit it, which is kind of crazy. There's a lot of region to explore. Let's talk to my boy B. Get it, like the meme with the way you just put B in front of stuff?
Boys, because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam.
Hey, look,
you
it's
lot have
Mikey.
all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. But
It's my boy
when
Bill.
I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party.
Probably.
Funny, huh? Sure.
I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now!
Uh-oh.
You fools punching each other when Como Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about
Hey, a
more
big boy
than
gun.
revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
God, I think I read something like there's like 500,000 or 200,000 lines of dialogue recorded for this game.
Follow the main
For instance, let me show you something. I don't know if it's one volume because they're already yelling, but if you get far enough away, every line of dialogue, or at least 99% of dialogue, is recorded twice. So like once when you're up close on horseback, once when you're further away, where they're more like yelling, which is kind of crazy to think about, to record every line twice just for that in different volumes, different tones. But they did. Alright, yeah, I think I remember this mission. This is a good one to end on.
Quite a few of them.
It's more of a shooty kind of mission.
As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently.
I can't resist first person mode.
Okay. You know I got your back.
Kind of like blew my mind when it first came out in GTA 5. I rebought that game just for first person mode.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another.
To me, this game's like if you took Grand Theft Auto 5, or just Grand Theft Auto in general, and mixed it with Kingdom Come Deliverance, it would end up somewhere around this.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Yeah, if there's any final requests before I finish up this mission in a bit, things you want to see, want me to cover about the game, if you're curious, let me know. It's a big game, a whole lot to do in it, a whole lot as you do. Just the amount of controls in this game are ridiculous. So just to like aim your gun, there's two different kinds of aiming. Plus, like you can just spray fire it too. And then there's like you can draw it from your holster slowly and go into Deadeye, or there's just so many different things you can do just with that, let alone all the other stuff. So it's a big game.
Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
So now we're trying to figure out this western stuff's gotten to me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this camp up here. There might be more O'Driscolls up here, so we're trying to see what's going on. If you didn't catch it already.
That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get him?
No. Colm can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. Come on, let's get down there. Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse.
Can I do cinematic mode? Yes, you can play the whole game just like this if you want.
Them off from up there.
Which lets you change the
Sure
angle
thing.
if you're into like capturing footage. And again, pretty realistic. You actually do have to go and
You're going
oops,
to need that rifle.
go and grab the rifle from your horse's cargo.
Good. Come on, let's go.
So yeah, just so like just to aim, you aim. Then if you press down, you have, which it does zoom in a little bit. You get the iron sights aiming. But you can also just see if I don't know if I can show you this. I don't know if it'll let me use Deadeye yet. Yeah, so if I hold down, slowly push down on the fire, you'll go into Deadeye. So like it's cool if you're in a duel or something.
Seems easiest to take the same path down as Bill and Micah. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur. Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now come on.
Yeah, I kind of wish that every game that was released nowadays looked as good or better than this. This definitely is, I don't know. I can't think of a game that compares with this visually. Because it's not just the beginning, like it's consistently crazy good detail, like throughout. Everything's detailed. Like if you go to a store
This bit's steep.
and like when you're shopping, you shop through catalogs, or you can actually go grab things off the shelf and buy them that way. You can actually look at them, move them around. It's crazy. There's so much detail throughout this entire game. Your guns get dirty, you actually can wipe them down. You have to clean your horse to keep it happy, pet it, change. You can just, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you, you guys got to get this game.
Take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No.
And if they do something
but
like
the way our luck's been running, hush.
Undead Nightmare or something with this game, it would be awesome. Just the just the graphics and the gameplay and the weapons and the sound, everything. It would be like amazing, and you can do it all in first person. I mean, it would make for a really cool thing online and narratively in the campaign, or I don't know if I'd call it campaign, but the main story. Same difference.
Come on, follow me.
Again, this just doesn't feel like something that came from Grand Theft Auto
Okay.
or like Rockstar.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
We'll take the lead.
Okay, I'll go first. O'Driscolls! You're dead, you sons of bitches!
Miracle tonic, boys. Alright, we're gonna get brutal up here. Let's see if I can kill them all just with my knife. Oh no, I shouldn't have even said that. Arthur, no! It's permadeath too. God, can you imagine? This game, if it was permadeath, would be the worst thing imaginable. You die so many times. We do this right.
What are you doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. What the hell are you doing? God damn it!
What the hell are you doing?
All right, boys, kill these. Ow! Every last one of these bastards. They're under that walkway there. It's my turn now.
And I don't know if you noticed that, but if I don't, so if I fire, if I don't hit the fire one more time, he has to recock it, so like, you can't just pan fire it super easily. It's like a double click every time you shoot somebody. Which is pretty neat. You can change the buttons for it, but it's still pretty good. Screenshot. Also, you'll see how you loot bodies too. This whole game is just built around realism. Come here, partner. So the game's really good, or I'm demented that I laugh at something like that. Yeah. Clean kill. Alright. Good. I think this mission's just about over. Also, gone are the days where you just walk by somebody and instantly get everything from them, minus bullets. You actually have to, like, do this. Which might seem tedious, but it does a lot. It makes the game feel more, like, impactful. You have to get, like, face to face with somebody you just killed. And I'm going to show you something a little gross, which happens from time to time. Let's see if I can find the body. Okay, so like this lad, if by chance you happen to just blow his head off, you have to still pull him up to you and face that, which is, I don't know, that's just crazy. But I mean, you gotta do it if you want those if you want that $1.30 or whatever I just got. Is there more shooting? Ooh, I don't remember this. Oh, look at more boys. Do a little third person too, just so those person people aren't left out. Which honestly, it's a little bit easier to shoot third person, but I'm just used to first person to beat the whole game like this. Like that, rather. A little sneaky break.
The bastards. Let's go.
I just like tackling people. Okay, cool. I have Deadeye now, so this is gonna be really cool.
We got guns surrounding your every turn.
I'm a real cowboy. Also, it's cool in this game you can actually switch sides too, which is really nice with corners. Can we go grab this lad's hat? You can do it later in the game. Just grab whatever hat you want. Can I do it now? Oh, aw. Alright, we're good. Don't want to drag this out too long. There's plenty of loot later on. Plus you can rob just stores, coaches, people, anything later when you need.
Good work, boys. Now, let's tear this place apart.
Well, I would do a fancy. No, it won't let me do it yet.
Bill, you go
Normally
search
if you
that
double
wagon.
tap the
Mike,
sheath button
search that building.
or holster button, you'll do
Arthur,
a quick little
take that
spin
building to the
thing
left.
with your gun. It's really
All
cool.
right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can.
Own it, boss.
Let's go.
I love searching in first person though, it just feels better.
Here.
Got some
This looks
dynamite.
good. What do you think, Bill?
Well, looks fine. Smells good.
Come on.
Love the smell of dynamite in the morning.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss? Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. Of Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving. All right.
Oh, I haven't mentioned yet. See that little bar on the bottom in the middle? There's a honor rank. And depending where that where that bar is, where you sit on that bar, whether you're like really good, really bad in the middle, will affect how the game ends. Which can be, the game generally ends the same way, but like how it gets there is different depending on what your honor is like. You lose honor by like killing people's horses to take them down, or like stealing from people, or killing innocent people. You know, kind of things that are immoral or mean.
Well, you didn't get Combe, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
You know, he'll come after us.
Oh, of course he will. Just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again. All right, dig in, fellas. Let's make some ground.
I'm pretty sure this mission's just about over. You guys will have to let me know if you want to see more of these. I plan on replaying the game anyway, so like I don't mind.
You see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Combe?
Leave him to me.
Ooh, this man is, this is a good part. Let's see what I can do to this boy.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah!
This is where the cowboy skills come into play. Of course you're in the snow, so your horse doesn't run as fast.
Not so fast, there.
Oh cool, it's a good opportunity for me to show you how the snow can be affected by by people's bodies and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, just cool little stuff like that. Like snow angels.
You're coming with me.
I'm no use to you, really.
Oh, you don't say. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, he dropped his hat. That's so sad.
Now the fun starts. What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy. Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like. So I'd advise you to save your breath for screaming.
No,
Oof.
please.
Arthur's one cold son of a gun. Can you still? No, you can't. Okay. You can hit him sometimes. Hit your hostages sometimes. In moderation, as with anything. Hitting hostages too much is not good, but a decent amount's healthy.
Please, mister.
You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
Yeah, your horses level up, sort of, if you keep them healthy and happy.
Real about 'em.
They run
Honest.
faster, have more health,
Please, I'll do anything.
can do different things.
They don't tell me nothing. I swear.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay?
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay. Okay.
That's 2 bones right there.
Yeah, just about done here. I'm gonna actually wrap up after this mission, I think. Just need to bring this guy back to camp.
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
Don't hurt me, please.
Oh, don't worry. They're real nice.
You found a little shit, did you?
Yep. I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy.
Want me to make him talk?
Oh, no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed them as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need.
That's crazy. So I had my lantern equipped.
I can't believe
And it's
it!
just dynamically
An
putting light on
O'Driscoll
the scene.
in my
It's a
camp.
cutscene too.
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister. I hate that fella.
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Cole.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
Alright. And it looks like we're almost just about done here. Yeah. Alright, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Let me know if you want to see more of these. Or something else. I'm gonna keep playing this game anyway, just because I love it so much. I encourage you guys to get it while you can, while it's new, while it's still fresh in everyone's minds. There's still content on it. It's definitely something the game should look up to. But anyway, I'll keep it short. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.